Hi, good afternoon. My name is Nick Eckelberry. I'm from OriginOil. Today I want to talk about our new program, which is harvesting algae for feed and how to extract a little bit of algae from a lot of water. Now, I'm not going to go over these numbers. I'm pretty sure all of you are very familiar with the increasing cost of feed for animals. The basic issue I had with algae was how to harvest it properly so that it could become a human food. As it became apparent that we needed to make algae to food, we needed to have a chemical-free, rapid, and inexpensive way of harvesting algae. So what we've done here is invented kind of a new technology, which I call electrocatalytic harvesting. It's 100% chemical-free. The reuse of the water is, of course, bacteria-free. The harvester can run pretty much on its own. We have remote management. We can run it from afar, just harvest all day long. This is the unit that we just built as a very low cost, even as OpEx and CapEx. The product we get is a very clean algae that can be reused immediately for food or for fertilizers, fuels, whatever you want. And it has the advantage of having this very long life. Here in the Salton Sea, we ran a test where we pelletized about a little Chinese pelletizer and mixed it up with a little bit of, I believe it's soy flour, and fed it to fish. We managed to scale this technology to whatever size that would be required. We can go up to 200 or 300 liters a minute. So the potential of this technology is to harvest enormous amounts of algae. When you get to a very sophisticated system in the field, you have two problems. You have large cost, deployment cost, and you have theft. We noticed at the Salton Sea that if we left our machine out in the desert, that the next morning the copper water would be gone. So you have to be very careful with what you deploy in the field, unless you want armed guards around an algae field, which is kind of crazy. We have an association with AlgEternal and this floating bag PVRs. Most of you are probably familiar with this system. And he wanted to do harvesting of this on a daily basis, micro-loaning out to small independent farmers, and using our technology to harvest, where I would design a system that was so inexpensive that it could actually be operated by foot pedal or solar, or both. With AlgEternal, we're going to be doing some work in Bangladesh on a massive scale to do regional farming and independent farming, where actually empowering people to make food for their use or for our use, and in these little bags with these little harvesters. The AlgEternal association with OriginOil now is actually going forward. And we plan on being in Bangladesh next year and deploying these bag systems, giving microloans to little independent farmers who would then use our harvesting technology. This is the big news that we have and of strong interest, where we can actually produce food for the masses. Food for humans, food for animals, depending obviously on the quality standards in the field. And I think we're going to be part of the solution. And I'm very proud for this innovation of what I call catalytic harvesting, where we don't use chemicals and yet produce a fantastically clean product. And I think harvesting algae cleanly, harvesting algae cheaply, and really pretty much anywhere, anytime is part of the solution. Thank you very much.